Whoa, wait up there. Before you automatically give this video 1 star and write a long and angry comment about how stupid I am, I'd like to state for the record that overall I have nothing but deep respect and admiration for Ron Paul. In fact, I view him as one of the few members of Congress who actually earns their salary. Ron Paul is a genuine American patriot who stands up for real Americans by courageously and consistently speaking the inconvenient truth, despite formidable peer pressure and the pervading status quo psychosis that dominates our political system. That being said, you are probably wondering, what is with the title of this video? Well, the title is, in fact, an integral part of the video itself. It is intended to serve as a real-world case study that both illustrates and supports my argument that while Ron Paul is right about a great number of things, he is totally wrong about free market capitalism. Ron Paul has always argued that the free market needs to be left to its own devices in order to succeed. Rather than be typical and cite the current market crisis as evidence against this assumption, I'd like to approach the argument from an entirely different perspective. My thesis is simple. Free markets are unconscious markets. In theory, they self-regulate. Free markets are also participatory markets. In other words, artificial. The moment we stop participating, they collapse. These two characteristics are totally contradictory. What does this mean? It means that all markets, free or otherwise, are incapable of unconscious operation. But this is hardly a surprise when observed from a political rather than purely mechanistic point of view. Markets are people, not machines. Free market theory assumes that every actor in the market will automatically play by the unspoken, market-generated rules, each an obedient and brainless cog in the machine. But that's not how human beings work. For every free market believer, there is an irreverent opportunist who will game the system, just like I did with the title of this video. YouTube could be considered a type of hypothetical free market, wherein views could be compared to sales. Chances are you viewed this video because of the provocative title. You were tricked by the most basic form of social engineering. This is a phenomenon for which free markets have no defense, and it's the same reason that they inevitably fail. In reality, the free market is just an imitation of natural evolution, but unlike evolution, it's based entirely on human-centric laws. Therefore, it's not valid and can be changed at will by the participants, which is exactly what happens over time. Just like the YouTube community exploits weaknesses in its own psychology to create false positives, so does the market, and that's just how it is. The solution to this problem is not intuitive under conventional analysis, but holistically speaking, markets by their very nature need to be hyper-conscious rather than unconscious in order to succeed. Since they are in essence an extension of our personal choices and ideals and dependent on us for survival, they must be treated accordingly. This is to say, structured and restricted to the extent that they serve our purposes rather than their own. All that being said, I think that Ron Paul is right 99% of the time, and I wish him the best of luck with his campaign for liberty. Thanks for watching.